Hey everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Yes, back for something a little bit different this time. I'm going to be counting down my top 10 favourite Blu-ray 4K steelbooks of all time. Yes, these are the 10 steelbooks. I love the designs, have got all those lovely little bits and pieces that we like spot gloss, full gloss, embossing, debossing, and just the general artwork that makes me smile whenever I look at them. Oh dear. Right, okay, so let's get on with it and let's count down my top favourite 10 movie steelbooks of all time. Okay, so we're going to start with number 10. Okay, number 10 on my list is a really beautiful designed steelbook that houses the Back to the Future trilogy. That's right, Back to the Future, the trilogy. Well, what else can you call it, really? Yes, this, I think this was a Xavier exclusive. I can't remember, it was so long ago now. But I love the design on this. It's so simple, it's kind of cartoonish, kind of anime. But it tells you what you need to know. You've got Back to the Future, the trilogy, a Robert Zemeckis film. You've got Marty and Doc on the front there with the two fire streaks from the tyres. And on the spine, very nice, simple spine, Back to the Future. It actually says the 30th anniversary trilogy on the back there. On the spine, rather. And on the back, really nice, interesting little design. You've got the clock face from Hill Valley, and you also have the speedometer of the car as well. Where's 88 miles an hour? They are. They've actually put a little mark on 88 miles an hour. So really nice. So that's what the steelbook looks like from the outside. Very nice. It does have kind of like a satiny feel to it. It's not matte. It's not gloss. There isn't any spot gloss, but it's a nice effect. It's a nice finish. And on the inside, because we've got 3 discs, or have we got 4 discs? I think we have 4 discs because we have a bonus disc. But as you can see there, we've got Marty and Doc there at Twin Pines, and you have the swing arm as well. So that's my number 10 favourite Blu-ray steelbook, Back to the Future, the 30th anniversary trilogy steelbook. On to my 9th favourite steelbook of all time, and I love this film. There's so many different iconic references in this film. I went to see this with Lulu. Lulu would not normally have watched this type of film, and she may not have watched it if it was in standard, non-3D. So she did enjoy it in 3D. This is Ready Player One. I love the colours on this steelbook. We have all the purples and the yellows, and it is a very glossy steelbook. And on the front cover there, the Ready Player One logo is actually debossed. I do think it probably would have worked out a little bit better if the edges had actually had the sunken border, or the raised edge, however you want to look at it. But it's a really nice glossy steelbook. Nice, beautiful design spine, Ready Player One. And on the back, you've got just a whole image of all of the human actors and the characters that they actually play in the film. It's a really nice design steelbook. And the colours go all the way around the edges, a complete wraparound. So there is the Ready Player One steelbook. As you can see, all lovely and glossy. Minimum of debossing just on the logo there. And on the inside, just a very simple shot there. Nothing too special on the inside. They could have maybe had a bit of a better image on the inside. Maybe gone with the car race at the beginning with a picture of the DeLorean, but we do have the Back to the Future DeLorean on the front there. So yeah, this is Ready Player One. This is my 9th favourite steelbook. On to my 8th favourite steelbook of all time. Now, to be perfectly honest, like the top 8 or so was really difficult to compile because all of these steelbooks are absolutely stunning. And you could have changed any number of this combination and had your top 8. I went with Doctor Strange. That's right, there's a bit of Marvel and DC in this countdown. So we have a beautiful image there of Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. We do have the border, as you see, the sunken border there. And on the Doctor Strange logo, beautiful gold, and it is fully embossed. So super gloss, super gloss. And on the title, on the spine there, Doctor Strange with Marvel Studios logo and the 3D. On the back, absolutely beautiful image. Absolutely fantastic. I love that image. I would have been happy if they'd gone with that on the front, but I really like that design on the front as well. So let's open it up. So there we are with the Doctor Strange steelbook, fully glossed with some embossing. And on the inside, a nice couple of action shots there. So that is Doctor Strange. I went with this one. This is the Blue Fans steelbook. I went with this one because although the regular steelbook does look nice, I kind of prefer this type of design with a title. And you'll see what I mean when I get to the Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah, that is my 8th favourite steelbook. Okay, on to my 7th favourite steelbook of all time. We switch from Marvel to DC. And I absolutely love this steelbook. There is just one little niggle that I will get onto in a minute. But this is Wonder Woman. This is a beautiful glossy steelbook with Gal Gadot on the front there as Wonder Woman. We have the Wonder Woman logo there. And we have the W as well. All of that is super embossed, as you can see. My only niggle on the front is the DC logo up the top there. They didn't need to put that on there. If that hadn't have been on there, this probably would have moved up a few spaces on my list. But there's the Wonder Woman logo there. And a really nice action shot on the back there as well. So there we go. That is a beautiful looking steelbook. I love glossy steelbooks. And on the inside, just a nice little action shot. I'm glad what they did here was put the picture of Wonder Woman on this side, not underneath the discs, and just leave that empty. That was a good idea. That is my 7th favourite steelbook. On to my 6th favourite steelbook of all time. I am a massive, huge fan of the Harry Potter films, as well as the Fantastic Beasts films. I love the Fantastic Beasts films. And they did do a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them steelbook. I think it had the Niffler on the front. It was okay. It was plain. It was matte. But when I saw this, I knew that I had to have it. This is Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. This also is a super glossy steelbook. The title up there is all debossed, even the snake. And as you can see, we have the border on there as well. Absolutely love that image. And then on the spine, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And on the back, beautiful image of the suitcase. Really nice. So there's the steelbook. Lots of gloss, oh we do like lots of gloss. And a really nice interior as well. So they went really all out with that one. So Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is my 6th favourite steelbook of all time. Okay, so switching back from DC to Marvel, for my 5th favourite steelbook of all time, And this is a recent one, only came out in the last couple of months. This is the Zavvi exclusive for Captain Marvel. And it does come with a lenticular magnet, which all matches up. But let me remove the magnet. As you can see there, lovely lenticular. So there's the actual steelbook. Again, another glossy one. And we have a lovely picture there. There's some embossing around the characters. We do have the border, but it's the first time I've actually seen that the border doesn't go all the way round. It stops, which is very interesting. I thought that might have a problem with the magnet, but the magnet sits on there perfectly. The only thing that might have moved this up a few notches on my list is if they'd embossed the Captain Marvel logo or fully embossed little goose. So that is the front, and then we have the Captain Marvel logo there, and this back image is also what excelled this steelbook for me to put it in a top 10 list. Yes, we have a full-size image of Goose. Yes. Absolutely fantastic. I love that image of little Goosey. He's got his little reflective little name tag there as well. So the full outside artwork, absolutely beautiful, lovely colours, vibrant reds and yellows and blues, really nice. And then on the inside, a fantastic image of Brie on the motorcycle there. So yes, absolutely love that one. So that is my 5th favourite steelbook of all time. Okay, moving on to my 4th favourite steelbook. We are now switching it up to a bit of animation. There has to be a Disney Pixar steelbook in the collection, in the top 10. And this is an absolutely gorgeous looking steelbook. This is Coco. There are so many vibrant colours on this steelbook. It's unbelievable. It's just a joy to the eyes. As you can see, beautiful there. We also have the sunken border. I actually prefer steelbooks with this sunken border or raised edge, or however you want to call it. That's my preferred steelbook because it makes it look a bit special. The logo down there, the Disney, Pixar, the Coco, the guitars, or the little flowers, they are all embossed and they are all super coloured. So I absolutely love the look of that. On the spine there, it's just not black with the logo. We've got a full wraparound on this steelbook. So we have the logo there. And then on the back, we have a full collection of all the characters from the film. And what's so special about this steelbook is you get the wraparound. I know you get a wraparound on a lot of steelbooks, but the colours just vibrant all the way around the steelbook. So there is the outside of the steelbook, all glossed, absolutely beautiful, vibrant colours. It's one of the most colourful steelbooks I think I've ever seen. And then on the inside, we got all these characters, and it's just a joy to look at. It's just a joy to look at. So absolutely love this steelbook. So many colours on it, and yeah, love it. Okay, so we are up to my top 3 favourite steelbooks of all time. Do you know what they are going to be? Can you guess the order? Okay, so in 3rd place, my 3rd favourite steelbook of all time, Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, absolutely. Whereas Coco has all these lovely purples and yellows, we go with the green and yellow and the reds for Thor Ragnarok. Again, you have the border, you have beautiful action shots on there with all the characters, and you have the Thor Ragnarok logo there, which is fully coloured and fully embossed as well. On the spine, we have the Thor Ragnarok logo with a 3D up the top there. And then on the back, a beautiful full colour image of Thor himself. And again, complete like wraparound. So again, a really nice colourful steelbook. I tend not to go for dull looking steelbooks. I much prefer these super glossy, embossed steelbooks that are just so vibrant. And then on the inside, we have Thor going up against Hulk in the arena. So lovely, beautiful steelbook. Okay, so we are now up to my top 2, and I bet you thought that that was going to be number 2. Well, I have a recent entry that I only picked up not very long ago, probably a month or 2 ago. And this was actually fighting with the number 1 spot. It was hard to separate this one from the one that's at my number 1 spot. So the second favourite steelbook in my collection is a Lita Battle Angel. A film I haven't even seen yet completely, because if you don't know, I went to see this at the cinema and the projector broke down after 10 minutes. But I do have it now on 4K 3D, and I intend to watch this in the next week. So there we have a Lita up the top there, fully embossed. We also have the edge, the raised edge. We have embossing around the characters. We have a bit of shimmery effects on the arm there and down the bottom there on the sword. So beautiful glossy looking steelbook. And then on the spine we have the black with a Lita. And then on the back there, a beautiful picture of a Lita there with lots of silvery shimmering effects. And again, all those wraparound, beautiful wraparound colours. So there is the Lita Battle Angel, fully glossy and embossed steelbook. On the inside, we have a nice image there. Let me just take that. So I don't know if you can see a picture of a Lita there, and I'm not sure who the other character is on the other side, but because this is 4 discs, that's why you've got a swing tray. So that is Lita Battle Angel. Okay, on to my number 1 favourite steelbook of all time. You've probably already guessed it. It was hard to knock off the top slot, but this has always remained my favourite steelbook in my collection. Guardians of the Galaxy. Absolutely love this steelbook. When I first saw it, it completely floored me. I love the combination of colours. We've also got some shimmering effects on there. We have the beautiful green of Gamora there, the fluffiness of Rocket. We have the orange of Explosions. We have a beautiful Guardians of the Galaxy embossed title up there. Plus we also have the border. The blue effect kind of has a shimmery effect on it. I love that the picture carries over onto the actual raised border. And then on the spine there we have Guardians of the Galaxy with the picture continuing all the way around. And then on the back we have a lovely action shot of the sky with the ships, and as you can see there's some nice shimmering effect, and it just continues all the way around. And that's what the Guardians looks like. An absolutely continuous image on both the front, the spine and the back, which is what I like. There's nothing worse than a plain steelbook back. And then on the inside, we get that really well-known shot there. Fantastic. So that is my number 1 steelbook of all time. Will it remain at number 1 for the foreseeable future? Only time will tell. So yeah, that's my number 1. So I hope you enjoyed my little video counting down my top 10 favourite steelbooks in my collection. You may have different steelbooks that you think are better than mine, or better designs, but everybody's different. We all like different designs, and what I might think is maybe dull, you might think is spectacular. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!